Hello and welcome to the Great British Roast. Okay, so diving straight into action, we're going to talk about the topic of forgetting or being forgetful. Now, on average, well, generally, when people go for food shopping, like week in, week out, again, you'd like to think that they know where the food shopping centre is, hence that's where you go and do your food shopping. Now, the average person, I don't know, will, I don't know, forget his wallet at home, or go to the car and, forget that his car keys are not in his coat, or but however, and speaking about myself in this context, I don't forget about my keys or my wallet. I remember them, but the main important thing is, once I was driving to Aldi and I don't know, my brain just went blank, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know where the hell the fucking shopping centre is. And I was like, how can I forget? So I'm there driving around for fucking 20 minutes, right, looking for Aldi shopping centre, right? Well, I drove past Tesco and, Co-op and whatnot, but frankly enough, I'm too fucking cheap to go in there. So I thought, no, fuck that off. And then I realised, oh right, actually, Aldi's there when at the last resort I was about to put a fucking postcode into my sat nav. Yes, that's right. I live in Derby and I forgot where the flying fuck Aldi was. Ugh. Anyway. Now, also, so the average couple, they argue, about various different things. I think that there probably comes a time where, you've been together for so long, you just practically at some point have argued about anything and everything, and anything being, even the most trivial of things. So, let's just say, let's say, your wife says, why have you left your towel on the bed? And it's like, fucking hell, love, it's a fucking towel, not a bomb or a fucking missile, you idiot. But then, you have to probably face a fucking backlash from there. She'll go on and on and on like a fucking broken record. At which point you just want to smack your head against the wall and, just hope that it'll put you out your misery somehow. But fucking hell. And, and then you say, oh, actually, I'm going out with my mates. And, they're like, well, can't you go out tomorrow? Then you think, that will then go into an argument. That will go into an argument. You're saying, oh, so what's the difference between me going to see my friends today and going tomorrow? No offense, love, but, I don't want to fucking stare at your face all day, yeah? I have got other things going on in my life, yeah? Fucking Nora. Oh, and a good one in particular is when you're having a full-fledged argument, right? I don't know, let's say you fucking, didn't, clean the house. Well, fucking hell, it hasn't been yellow taped off because I haven't fucking cleaned the house for one day. It's not a fucking, hazardous crime scene or, I don't know, whatever the fuck, and then, you're arguing, but me, I'm arguing with my partner, and then you just draw a blank and you forget what the fuck you were talking about. But there, your partner is still, arguing back at you, and obviously you wait for it to finish, and then you'll say, actually, this is going to sound a bit stupid, but what the fuck have we been arguing for the last 20 minutes? And then at that point, it's just like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going. But it has been suggested that I probably eat almonds to remember things, which is a total load of fucking bollocks, yeah? And, or maybe it was just probably an argument killer, let's say, because to be fair, somewhere, one way or the other, I knew I wasn't going to win the argument, so I just pretended that I forgot what the fuck I was talking about. Or did I? Interesting. Now, parking your car when you go to the town centre. So, again, that's another one. So, let's say you park your car in a multi-storey car park, right? And then most people, do remember that, I've parked my car on, I don't know, level 1 or level A or bay B or whatever the hell it is. But then me coming back to myself, I fucking forget where I parked my car. Paying for the ticket, on my way back into the car park, I forget where I've parked my car. This thing can only happen with me because, I don't know, I'm just fucking stupid. And then, so I'm there 25 minutes looking for my car, providing I've already paid my ticket fee. But then, because it took me that long, 25 minutes, to find where the fuck my car was, right? I ended up having to pay another small fee to get the fuck out the car park, which is just fucking brilliant. And then, to top all that off, I got so frustrated, right? Not taking the general public into account, and there with my mate, shouting, where the fuck's me car? Where the fuck is me car? Which, to be fair, didn't help because, I didn't find my car any faster. So, no, fuck it, I still ended up leaving the town centre out of pocket. Well, one that will surely go down in the record books. But, then again, all in all, when I think of all these incidents, and maybe they happen with other people, maybe not, but, I really sympathise. And you know who I really, really sympathise with? People who have dementia, that's right. Dementia. Because now I know how they fucking feel when they don't remember diddly fucking squat. Oh, no, that wasn't a really nice thing to say. Who gives a shit? Okay, so, now, I'm not a big fan of watching medical programs, right? But on the off chance, I will, if there's nothing on TV. So, I don't know, I was once watching this, I don't know what the name of the medical program was, I don't know, 24 hours in A&E or children's, I don't know, something, and there was a little girl in an arm cast, and she was in a lot of pain, and now the average person, would sympathise with that, saying, oh God, she's in a lot of pain, oh bless her, and all this. But me, no, I decided to take it one step above and said, well, maybe she hurt her arm is in an arm cast because she hurt it in a fucking arm wrestle. So maybe you shouldn't arm wrestle, you little fucking twat. Yeah, that's right. You little twat in the fucking arm cast. God. That's not a nice thing to say. But children are stupid little fucking twats. That's right. That arm cast is your own fault, you prick. Anywho. Now, so every so often, I pop into town with my mate and, I don't know, see what's new on that. More often than not, nothing is new. It's the same old fucking bollocks as always. But sometimes you go there, and not in terms of buying, but you actually, in general, get more than you bargained for. So, for example, I'm walking in town with my mate, and we're walking under this old, I don't know, some sort of a stony area, and there's a woman in high heels. Obviously there's a chance you can probably slip. So obviously walking, placing our footsteps carefully, but this woman comes walking in really quick, right, in fucking heels, and we just about past her, and next thing you know, fucking hell. Next thing you know, she falls fucking flat on her face, right? And me and my mate were fucking pissing ourselves with laughter, even though she's probably severely hurt herself, literally flat on her fucking face onto the stone bit, and fucking hell, she must have had one hell of a nosebleed. But who gives a fucking shit? Because it was just so funny. But she will probably not be pleased to know that fixing your nose is not cheap, and she might have to face the possibility of selling her body to get her nose fixed. Unlucky, love! Or maybe, she likes that sort of thing. Anywho. Now, okay, so back in my drinking days, I used to fucking neck them down like there was fucking mineral water. And then one incident, I come home fucking rat-arsed out my face, yeah? And then, so I come home and I don't know, from what I can remember, I decided to cook, so I reach out for an onion, and, any normal person thinks I've picked up an onion, it's an onion in my hand, okay? But, when you fucking rat-ass, you start hallucinating and imagining things, and I accidentally dropped the onion, and I thought, I don't know, it must have been a cat or a dog or whatever, and then, I was a bit, I was a bit pissed, and I was like, run, you're free. And then it was going, that's it, go, and it hits the door. And then it's like, oh, the cat is injured. Oh, I've injured the cat. Oh, I'm so sorry. And I'm like kneeling down. Well, I'm not aware of this, but I'm kneeling down and consoling a fucking onion because I'm fucking pissed out my shitter. Yes, once again. Okay. Now, here is a useless fact for you. Okay, so the two most useless things in this world, okay. One is the Pope's balls. I mean, fucking hell, they must be fucking crusty as fuck. And a nun's tits. However, the nun's tits bit is up for debate. Well, whilst religiously, her tits, the nun's tits might be, I'd say rather useless, but you know, I don't know, the nun might like a bit of, you know, a bit kinkiness, unless she's got a fucking side job as a porn star, then she'll be definitely getting a tits out fucking randy bitch.